Hey, Thabreakmasta here, and it's going to be my Binbougami episode 8 review. This was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't on the funny side, it's more on the serious side because of how this episode was premised around with Sakura Ichiko and her not being able to trust anyone. And, she's trying not to be friends with anybody because she's been hurt before. And we basically get to see more to the reason why she's like this, basically. This is the reason why her personality is like this. Why she's like stuck up and just annoyed. Like, the thing is, she had a good fortune, but apparently maybe it wasn't as good as she thought. She got the money and all that stuff, but she don't have that friendship. She don't have that family. She don't have the other stuff that other people have. So it shows even further and shows more. And this episode's good. This episode's good. So let's get into it. Basically, I'm gonna note this first. Actually, the school, there's an abandoned school, right? And that school is gonna go down. It's gonna just get destroyed at some point. We don't know when, but it's gonna get destroyed. So stay away from that. I just want to note that because it comes later in the episode. So with that being said, we end up seeing Sakura Ichiko there at school and everything like that. We end up seeing Ranmato. Ranmato was like, hey, let's do some karaoke and stuff like that. Or no, so some people actually were asking her to do karaoke, and then she's like, hey, Sakura Ichiko, you want to come go to karaoke? And she's like, nah, I don't really want to do all that. And the other girls, all the girls in her class don't like her, so they don't want her to really come anyways. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. And I was like, let her come and stuff. But then she just kind of gets all snobby, like, I don't need to go, and stuff, trying to be like that, and that kind of pisses them off, and like, let's just go, Ranmato. And she's like, oh, okay. And Momiji goes too. She's like, I want to go too, yeah, they're gonna be singing songs and stuff. Like, she's being stupid, but yeah. So she sits there and ponders and wonders why she doesn't want to go exactly. And she seemed lonely because like right when she was leaving the classroom, freaking Sakura Ichiko's like looking all sad and stuff, and she's like, something's not right, something's wrong. And so she comes to find out that she's not doing anything. She's like, I got more important things to do. What she's actually doing was stupid. Like, she was counting her time mats and stuff. Like, why? Like, that's like a boring thing to do. So she ends up going to her house. She's like, what are you doing? Like, you want to go to freaking karaoke and stuff, like, and you're doing this kind of stuff. Like, something happened to you in the past? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening with you? And she didn't want to tell her anything. She's like, just get out of here. Just get out of here. And so she wants to get closer to Sakura Ichiko. Ranmato doesn't know what's going on. She wants to know why she won't get close to people. Because she's starting to realize that, not to mention Momiji's like, she don't want to get close to people for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but there's a reason for why she's doing this. So Momiji ends up giving her a God of Misfortune item, which can actually hear the deepest desires of someone's heart if they allow you to and stuff. But the thing is, she's the first time she actually knows about the God of Misfortune and this fortune stuff. So she's like, when she told her, it's like, I'm the God of Misfortune, she's like, oh, like, she's like, it didn't bother her at all. Like, oh, this is nothing. This is normal, I guess. Like, she didn't even think to like, what do you mean God of Misfortune? Like, I mean, she just like accepted it right then and there. I was like, okay. I was like really surprised by that. So basically, after all that stuff, she didn't want to use the item because she wanted her to actually tell her basically. That's what she wanted Sakura Ichiko to do for Ranmato, but she couldn't. Ranmato can't get her to say anything, so she's trying to figure out a different way. And so she starts nagging with her, being super extra nice. Not to mention she owes her one too, because helping her from her father and stuff, so she can wear wherever she wants and all that stuff. So she feels like she owes her something, but she wants to help her and she wants to figure out what's wrong with her. So she's being caring as a friend right now. She wants to be a good friend to her. And so she starts messing with Sakura Ichiko a lot and stuff like that. And Sakura Ichiko starts, like, the next day at school, she's just like trying to stay away from her. It's like, shit, crap, she's sitting right there waiting for me again. Like, I don't know what to do. And the thing is, as the whole karaoke stuff was going on from from before the episode, we seeing these girls, the girls we always see, like, looking all mad, like, I don't like you, oh, and stuff, getting all mad and stuff like that. And so she's just like trying to plot something. Basically, she's plotting. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna make something happen to Sakura Ichiko. Let's get her. Let's stop getting mad. Let's stop getting butthurt and just giving her troll looks and actually do something to her. And so this girl, her name is Tenge Akane. Like, as Sakura Ichiko was hiding, Tenge Akane ends up coming, like, hey, how you doing? She's like, who the heck are you? And he's like, I'm from the same class as you. I'm Tenge Akane. You can come with me. I'll get her away from you and stuff. And so for some reason, she's like, okay, and she goes with her. And then that's when she gets choked up, knocked out, gets in the car. There's some men right there. They putting her in the car. And as all was going on, freaking Momiji's like, okay, Teddy, we got a problem here. We got to do something here. We got to do something. And so I'm pretty sure Momiji ends up telling Mamoru about this. And so as she's laid out, she's passed out and stuff like that. And then the guy's like, "Are you sure about this? We can do whatever we want. We can go ow now and stuff, going crazy." And so that's what's about to happen. So she was about to get raped, basically. That was about to happen in this episode. But that's when Mamoru ends up coming in. She jumps in there, puts her shoe, hits the person in the face, comes in there, starts beating the crap out of them. She's like, "Get the heck out of here. Skedaddle." And the thing is, the place they're in was the abandoned school. So, you can kind of guess what happens next after this. But as she sees the girl, she sees Akane there, and she's like, "So you're the people doing this." She's like, "Don't beat us up." It's like, "I'm not going to beat you up. We're the same from the class. Let's just get along. We're in the same class. Let's just get along, people. It's just stupid. Just get along." And so that's when the place, boom, explosion. The thing is, Sakura Ichiko got out, actually. Once Mamoru saved her, Sakura Ichiko just got out of there, like, just walked out of there, like, she didn't say thank you, nothing. She's just like, well, finally, she basically paid me back, so now she can just leave me alone now. I don't have to see her anymore. And that's when the place is just all destroyed. Apparently, freaking, Mamoru was powerful. She has all the stuff, like, holding on to it and telling the girls, like, Akane and the rest of them, like, get out. And she's all bleeding and stuff, so I'm like, interesting. So, but she's bleeding, and she's like, get out of here and stuff. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, just go. And so then they still being mean to Sakura Ichiko, because Sakura Ichiko asked them once they got out, like, where's Mamoru? Is she okay? She's like, I don't care. Get out of me. Just like, I don't know, just wrong with you? Yeah, just like, seriously, someone's hurting. You're trying to tell them what's going on. She's like, just leave me alone and crap. I'm like, just run away. And so she's like, I don't have to save you. Sorry, she's acting like this. I don't have to save you. You put this on yourself. You save people all the time. You're just being stupid and everything. And Momiji's like, why won't you get close to anyone? It's your chance to save her. You can do it now. And she's like, stop sounding like you know everything. And I don't know everything. And I'm not trying to do anything. And then every time I see you, I don't know what to do, really. I just don't know what to do. And she's just butting in and everything. And that's when she stabs her in the head, gets some of the fortune. Like, she got behind her, stabbed her in the head. Like, okay, there we go. And so that use this fortune for what you want to do. You can save her or you cannot save her. So it's up to you. And so at the end of the day, she saves her, and I'm glad she did. Grandma was freaking awesome. So she ends up getting a burst of strength because she ends up drinking her fortune. She's like, oh, what is this? This is pretty good. And so she gets all strong, and then an explosion happens. And yeah, and so then like in the episode, which was really touching and stuff, she's like, oh yeah, we have seen our backstory on Sakura Ichiko, by the way, too. She was basically the reason why she don't trust anyone and she don't want to be friends with anybody is because she got used as a friend back then when she was really little. I'm not sure how old she was at that time, but she seemed like at least 10, like 9, 8, somewhere around that time. Those girls are just something wrong with them. So basically, this girl that she was friends with liked the same guy that she liked, and so they both gave chocolates to that guy. But the guy gave chocolates back, or gave an item back to Sakura Ichiko, and not the other girl. And so the other girl's like, but her time. And so she freaking goes and starts using her, basically. It's like, hey, can I have that little item on your head? She's like, oh no, this is because the item came from that guy that she liked. And she's like, oh, so I guess that guy is more important than me, or the item is more important than me, huh? I guess you don't really care about our friendship. And then she's like, okay, never mind, here, take it. Like, she don't lose her friends, because she's like, without her, I'll be all alone. But then that's when she just didn't give her crap, because that's when she starts really using her. It's like, hey, we're just friends, right? I'm going to go out with the guy, so just give me good luck. Give me good luck. We're friends, right? And like, it's just, wow, it's just wrong with her. So that's why she don't want to trust anyone, because she was used. But Rama was like, I'm not going to do that to you. I vow to you, I'm not going to do that to you. And she finally got her to trust her. And it was nice. It was a nice little scene there. I really, really enjoyed that. And that's how the episode ends. And there's two little things I noticed, like when the episode like cameo when it comes to like different animes. You know how they like do Dragon Ball Z stuff in here. What I saw this episode, we saw some One Piece and I saw some Detective Conan, or this Conan, from the Showcase Close. So yeah, I saw that, and now there's some other ones, but I'm not really familiar with those shows, so I don't know. So if you've seen the other ones, tell me what they are. I'd like to know. And yeah, you're comfortable. Tell me what you think of this episode here today of Binbougami. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Binbougami reviews. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.